Sharkey begins with the following contest, scheduled for one fall, and it is for the VCW Liberty Championship. Introducing first the challenger, hailing from high above the clouds of Northern Virginia, weighing in at 165 pounds, the heaven-sent kid, Alex Divine!
This is Virginia Championship Wrestling. I am Jason Keat alongside Brandon Metheny as we make our return. A thunderous return to Alexandria, Virginia. We are starting things off with the Liberty title on the line as the heaven-sent kid Alex Divine has the opportunity to climb the mountains, as he said, high above Northern Virginia and achieve rarefied air as a champion of this organization. Alex Divine has been on the cusp of so many moments. Is this the opportunity for him to ascend?
Introducing his opponent, accompanied to the ring by the miniature champions Sharkey, and representing the Sharkey tank, hailing from Charm City, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is the reigning and defending VCW champion, Saul Esparza.
Standing in the way of Alex Divine being able to achieve his destiny, being able to make history, is the current Liberty champion, the Spice, Saul Esparza. This is Saul's first defense in his second reign. Esparza won back the Liberty title 1 month ago in a triple threat featuring former champion Devontes and the most recent former champion, Brandon Scott. Saul Esparza is brash, not afraid to get in the face of Alex Divine and show off exactly what is on the line, Brandon.
Saul Esparza is certainly not short on confidence, and with Neil Sharkey in his corner, a real X factor out there. The Sharkey tank having some ups and downs recently, but Esparza has been an absolute positive, no question about it, holding gold here in VCW, but that very much in threat with Alex Divine challenging.
Saul Esparza is now the undisputed center of the Sharkey tank, which has been whittling down its numbers, whether intentionally or unintentionally recently. Devontes beat out of the group. Desmond King declaring himself a free agent here. It was that win over Desmond King by Alex Divine that set him on the course to this title match and also sent Desmond King out of the embrace of Neil Sharkey, as it were.
Yeah, certainly a physical parting of the ways between Desmond King and Neil Sharkey. But Esparza with a very successful night at our last event at Hampton High School, and now looking for a successful title defense, which he has not had. He's a two-time Liberty champion, but last time he lost the title in his first title defense.
Saul Esparza does not want to make that a habit. The Spice, Saul Esparza, is a bit of a little goon. Likes to get in the heads of his opponents. Great near fall there by the heaven-sent kid.
And look, you can object to what Saul Esparza does, but this match features two of the great young talents here in VCW, both of whom I think are future world champions.
Beautiful athleticism on display by Alex Divine, who is the most significant high flyer on the roster. So it will be to Saul's advantage to try and keep Divine grounded.
It would, and look, Neil Sharkey already on the apron, a sign of just what a threat Alex Divine is.
Dazzling offense by Alex Divine, intimidating Neil Sharkey, but has that cost Divine precious moments to advance his offensive flurry?
Well, you saw right there an example of Neil Sharkey's management coaching. As soon as Alex Divine hit that big move, Esparza split out of the ring, but no safe space when Alex Divine is around.
Alex Divine knows how to use the architecture of the ring as his ally.
The architecture of the ring and beyond, just out to the floor here.
Flinging himself right into the unfortunately waiting arms of the Spice. And now Neil Sharkey getting involved physically.
That is what he does. That's what he gets paid the big bucks for. And now Esparza taking out that left knee of Sharkey, a very dangerous, of Divine.
A very smart strategy by Esparza. Alex Divine is a high flyer, and now Esparza getting in the face, crotch first, of our timekeeper, illustrious Logan Easton LaRoe, the former Virginia heavyweight champion.
Logan took that very well, but a rough hit for Divine there, face first into the ring post, just like that. Esparza's in control. So I want to point out, on that shot that he took to the outside, Divine hurt his knee. That is a vital part of his offense. To be able to move around he does. It'll be interesting to see how he bounces back here.
That's right. Seems clear that the game plan going into this match was hook or crook, and it's been both for Sharkey and Esparza to ground the high flyer. Two there for Saul Esparza.
Not enough to put Divine down yet, but certainly wearing him down out of that front face lock immediately, continuing the pressure, just taking the energy out of Alex Divine, making him expended to try to get out of this hole.
See the pain on the face of Alex Divine.
And Jason, we haven't seen him really push off from that leg since he got attacked on the outside. And just like that, down to one knee. Divine trying to protect it, but he is hurting right now.
Divine working through the pain, but it's visible, it's evident, and it is affecting him. Looking for divine intervention, but instead caught.
Impressive strength by Esparza.
Gut wrench by the Spice. Power on display by the former and current Liberty champion.
And you gotta wonder there with that 2 count, if he hadn't taken the time to pose, he would have won the match right there.
Great technique there by Esparza, unconventional, but using his lower body to both hook the leg and then put extra pressure on that hurt knee.
He's putting a ton of his weight right onto Divine, making it much harder. And I want to point out, Jason, yes, Neil Sharkey helped turn the tide here, but he hasn't done anything since then. This has been all Saul Esparza.
It's a real technicality. So after the 2 times Neil Sharkey interfered, he hasn't interfered since. We're really grading on a curve for Neil Sharkey at that point.
But I'm giving credit to the champion, who is now talking smack to Alex Divine. Not a wise choice.
One good slap deserves another, and this has woken Alex Divine up.
And find those forearms.
Michinoku driver leaving Divine catatonic.
I believe that's it.
What resiliency on display by the heaven-sent kid, the would-be avenging angel, and this time...
Not the first time, try again.
No, this time, Saul Esparza hooked his arms through the legs. Esparza is not letting this go.
Esparza is angry. He's talking trash at the same time he's trying to win a match here.
Saul Esparza is very crafty, but also very emotional. And that's both a strength, but it can be a hindrance at times.
He's kept it under control, but just barely. We're starting to see some cracks in that as Divine fights back and continues to stay in this match.
Amazing back and forth action. This is only our first match of the night here. What an amazing crowd on hand for our return to now our second home here in Alexandria, Virginia. We moved in and we plan to stay.
Absolutely. Thank you to the amazing fans for packing this building out once again for a great night of wrestling action with an amazing opening match here. And Divine fighting back, trading blows with Saul Esparza.
Well, Esparza was a real standout in that Young Lions Invitational. That is how Neil Sharkey scouted Saul.
Some phenomenal defense by Divine there for landing insecurity to the back of the head. The only thing holding Saul Esparza up is that ring apron right now, or those ropes. This match could turn very, very quickly.
Mid-air spear, almost a fake out. Seemed like he was going for that stinger splash, and instead, Divine intervention lands.
Champion here.
And someone must be looking out up high for Saul Esparza as well, for him to be able to kick out of that.
One thing I want to point out there, with the damage Divine has taken, he was able to get a really full cover on the top half of Esparza's body there. It was just where he landed after moving his hit. I think that made all the difference.
Saul Esparza was so embarrassed that he did not successfully defend the Liberty title even once in his last reign. Does not want to do that again. Oh my goodness! And it's only the positioning of Esparza by the ropes that saved his title reign.
And I want to point out here something, Jason. That was a 450 splash from the middle rope. It wasn't really the top rope. That is how athletic Divine is, how fast he was able to do that flip to get a 450 from the middle rope. Incredible athleticism here.
Saul Esparza heading for the hills and a bit of a fanning by his best friend, in quotes, Neil Sharkey. Neil Sharkey certainly thinks that Saul Esparza is his best friend, and Saul Esparza hasn't told him that it's not true.
I mean, so far it's been a very beneficial relationship. Esparza looking for something devastating here. If he can catch Divine, that knee gave out on Divine there.
It's really showcasing the weak area of Alex Divine, and now both men stuck on the outside.
I mean, you got to wonder, with that knee of Divine and Esparza hitting his head off the apron, can either man get to his feet here?
Championship advantage is in play. That means that the title cannot change hands on a countout or a disqualification.
So Divine needs to find a way to get Esparza back in that ring.
And now it's a bit of a tug of war, trying to keep the other from escaping their grasp.
Both men just throwing bombs on the floor. They're hitting each other as hard as they can, both showing the impact of this match. And Esparza knowing that champion's advantage you mentioned before, Jason.
Well, we're up to 6 right now, and Alex Divine looking to get into the ring, break that count. No, instead, Alex Divine going offensively. We're running out of time. Alex Divine rolls in, and that's going to be a count out.
Your winner by countout, Alex Divine. However, still the VCW Liberty Champion, the Swiss Saul Esparza.
And not to count aspersions, but was that intentional or was that accidental? Because it looked like Saul Esparza was trying to get back in the ring, but by not getting back in the ring, he's walking out with his title. I don't put it past this to be a backup plan by Sharkey and Esparza.
No, as long as, look, he's not going to win, get the winner's purse in this match, but he's still walking out as Liberty Champion. That's what matters the most. That's what they care about the most. And they've been successful in that goal by hook or by crook, as you said before.
It's a moral victory for Alex Divine. It's technically a victory, but it is not the ascension that the heaven-sent kid has been waiting for. Yet again, Alex Divine on the cusp of greatness, only for it to be ripped away at the last moment. How much longer can Alex Divine stay right at the edge before he either slides down or pushes through?